afternoon, everyone. Happy Saturday. How's everybody's day going? How's everybody's weekend going? Hopefully, it's a nice long weekend for some of you. Hopefully, you all had yesterday off at least. With the holiday coming up tomorrow, hopefully, you all get the day after off tomorrow. What is up, everybody? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you all hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if this is your first time watching this channel. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. We'll get it. We'll do a little bit of a roll call. We'll talk a little bit about last night's game. We'll go over the lineup today as the Yankees are looking to make it 6 in a row, and they're going to go for the series win. So let's see if both things happen. It would be nice. Once again, shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me say what's up to the folks in the chat. We got Jonathan in the chat. We got John the Beagle Dad in the chat. We got Bradley in the chat. What's up, Bradley? We got Ken in the chat. What's up, Ken? Jared is in the chat. Robert is in the chat. Nosebleed section is in the chat. What is up? What is up? What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys and gals? And Brad is in the chat. What's up, Brad? And Brad, see, I got some. I don't know if you've been hearing this, but I got something new. So now, anytime y'all make any kind of jokes, this is what you're gonna hear. This is what you're gonna hear, Brad. You're welcome. It's like, hey, keep messing around. Keep messing around. You're going for yeah, I am reading your mind, aren't I? Haha. Although I don't want to read other people's minds because that's kind of weird. But anyway, let's talk about it, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. So last night's game, folks, I know I talked a little bit about the game after the game was over. And the Yankees won last night's game 1-0. And under normal circumstances, we have seen this Yankees team, if they are leading by a run, especially if it's 1-0, they're going to give up that lead. I was a little bit worried about guys like about Rodon last night imploding, but Rodon pitched and he had an excellent outing, folks. He had an excellent outing. I mean, he went 6 strong innings. Right, I'll pull up his number right now. Pull up his numbers right now. 6 strong innings. He walked 4, struck out 9. He looked solid last night. He looked fantastic last night. That was his best outing so far this season, right? So 9 strikeouts, 4 walks. He only gave up a couple of hits. He got himself out of some jams. He looked fantastic. And the bullpen came in, and the bullpen looked really good. And Fernando Cruz looking solid, right? Weaver closing things out. You couldn't have asked for a better performance. Even Mark Leiter Jr., he did what he was supposed to do. So, the pitching did their job. The defense was on point yesterday. So shout out to the Yankees defense. This defense this season, folks, is on a different I feel as though the defense is on a different level. Let me know if you all agree with that. But the defense for the Yankees this season, I feel like it's a night and day difference. And great job and during the offseason once again for acquiring these big pieces, great defensive pieces that the Yankees got during the offseason. So glad to hear it. And I see a few other folks in the chat. We got Mike Kowinski in the chat. What's up, Mike? We got Frederick, Jacob Frederick. And we got Miss 1000 in the building. What's up? I feel like it's been a while. Hopefully you're doing well. You were my 1000th. I totally remember that, and I even shouted it out. So I was like, and I was so happy. So what's up there, Robert? Robert's in the chat too. But yeah, Nosebleed. Volpe played great D, man. I've said it before. Like, yeah, Volpe has his moments of making mistakes at defense, but last night he was on point, man. Like Volpe was just on point. And his bat though, it's a different story right now, right? And you all heard me talk about it. You've all heard me say it. Yankees bats, or not Yankees bats, but the Rays or sorry, Volpe's bat. That is my only issue with him. He has to absolutely step up with the bat. He has to. I mean, there's no question about it. For me, offensively, this is a make or break year. I think, but if his numbers don't improve offensively, what do the Yankees do? Do they continue sticking with him? And then once again, you got folks in a Yankees farm that are knocking on the door. They're hungry, right? It does put a little bit more. It does put a little bit more pressure, I feel like, on Volpe. But his bat absolutely needs to come around. And Jared, that wasn't Goldschmidt. That was Ben Rice. Ben Rice got robbed of that home run. So, all right, Frederick, have fun with that. Have fun at PNC there, bud. But I'm hoping. But I am hoping that that Volpe's bat does come around. And again, I have been very critical of his bat, and I think it's only right that I am critical of his bat. What's Brad saying here? If anyone caught the interviews after a couple of days, Cruz admitted that the Yankees changed his mechanics and also his position. Yes, I was reading a little bit about that they changed his mechanics. I know spring training he was struggling a little bit. He didn't really look great, but it looks like right now, I mean, in games that matter, he is coming through, and he's coming through big time. And that's what we want to see. He's got a filthy splitter. That was a great trade there by Brian Cashman. I don't know how he pulled that off, trading Trevino to get Alex Jackson and Fernando Cruz, but I was so excited for Fernando Cruz. All right, Bradley, we'll see you later. And checking comments again. Yeah, Margaret says it's been busy, been watching. Yeah, for sure. I understand. I got you. And we got Goon Collector. He says, I know Rice is doing great, but the moment Stanton comes back in October, I want him in the spot. Well, you're not the only one there, Goon Collector. There's a lot of fans who are wanting to see Stanton, but it's going to be interesting to see how things play out, right? Once Stanton gets back, what do they do? Are they gonna platoon the DH spot between him and Ben Rice? Because Ben Rice he's been killing it. He's been killing it. If Ben Rice keeps going at the rate that he's going at, he could very well be your starting first baseman next season, right? You also have Cody Bellinger, who has a player option. He could exercise his option. They could move Cody Bellinger there, but that's in the offseason. I'm not going to dive into that right now. And I know Lombard Jr. I know he's a third baseman, but I know he's, like I said, I know he's hungry. So, the guy is trying to make a case. And I know, Roderick Arias, I know he doesn't have as high of a value as Lombard Jr., but I mean, Arias could be, Arias is trying to make a case. He's trying to make improvements too. I mean, Yankees paid a lot of money for Arias for IFA money. So I think it was like $4 million. So Goon Collector saying it's hard because Rice is making a great argument for the job. Yeah, I mean, he's proven himself, man. I mean, he put on 10 to 15 pounds of muscle. He's hitting that ball hard. Exit velo average is about, is around 95. He looks great, man. He looks great. And Goon Collector says he's been watching the Red. Which pitcher are you referring to? Let me know. But as far as today's game goes, though, the Yankees have their game coming up here in a little over an hour. And, it's going to be Carlos Carrasco versus Shane Baz. And Shane Baz actually looked really good in his recent outing against the Red Sox. The Red Sox, he shut down the Red Sox in that game. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that was the game that the Red Sox got crushed by the Rays. They got completely destroyed in that game apparently. So But Shane Baz is going to, yeah, he's a good pitcher. I mean, I think the Yankees bats are going to have their hands full. Hopefully, once again, the Yankees can extend their winning streak to 6 and then take the series today. And, at least guarantee secure the series victory and then try to go for the sweep tomorrow. That would be awesome. Like I would love to see that. What's up, SGA? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Hey, Desiree, what's up, girl? Where's Rodney? Where's Rodney at? Where's Rodney at? But let's pull up this lineup, though. Let's pull up this lineup. I do want to pull up this lineup. Yeah, Desiree, my girl, hitting me up. Give me a wake-up call. What up, what up? But, yeah, let's go over this. Let's go over this lineup real quick. Let's see what we got here. I'll make this full screen too, so y'all could see it. All right. Yeah, Luis Hill should be back soon. Well, he hasn't been. His throwing program has been delayed, so, but he'll be back at some point. When, I don't know. But here's the lineup right here, folks. Ben Rice leading things off. He'll be DHing in today's game. Aaron Judge playing right field. He'll be batting second. Austin Wells is back in the lineup, folks. And after he suffered from food poisoning, he'll be at the dish. He'll be batting third today. So let's see how he does in the number 3 spot. Paul Goldschmidt batting cleanup, playing first base. He's been on fire. Jazz Chisholm Jr. batting 5th. We've been talking about it. He needs to get it together. He'll be playing second base. Volpe playing shortstop. He'll be batting 6th. Trent Grisham taking over center field duties. He'll be batting 7th. Jason Dominguez batting 8th. He'll be playing left field. And batting 9th, playing third base today, it is Oswaldo Cabrera. And on the mound today, it is Carlos Carrasco. Folks, let me know what you think about this lineup. How do you all feel about this lineup? No Cody Bellinger. I don't know if it's just because they're giving Cody Bellinger a day off. I don't know if his back is acting up, but not having Cody Bellinger, I mean, I'm not hurt about it just because he's been in a little bit of a slump as well. But again, defensively, we know he's been great, but the bat hasn't been that great. The bat needs to come around. So there's a few names I'm looking at here when it comes to the bats. But what do you all think about this lineup? Would you change anything about this lineup? If so, what would you change? Now, Austin Wells batting at the 3 spot. I do find that interesting. I know he's been in a little bit of a slump lately, but maybe this could light a fire under him. So, no way, SGA. I don't put Aaron Judge at the leadoff spot. No, absolutely not. And we got Susan in the building. What's up? Jared said he would switch Volpe and Jazz. I would honestly, right now, the way Trent Grisham's been hitting, I would put him at the 5 spot. Goon Collector says he would swap Judge with Wells batting wise. I could understand that. I get that. I would put Grisham after Goldschmidt, though. I would put Goldschmidt. All right, yeah, I would put Grisham after Goldschmidt, and then that would move Chisholm to the 6th and Volpe to the 7th. Personally, like that's what I would do in that lineup. With this lineup, what do you all think? Ben Rice leading into Wells, and then Paul into Judge. So you're saying, okay, so you're saying Ben Rice, Austin Wells. You would go Paul Goldschmidt, then Judge, or you would go Goldschmidt or Judge, then Goldschmidt? I just want to make sure. Yeah, but Goon Collector, you want to know something with Judge though? Generally, Paul and then Judge. So you would put Judge at the 4 hole? I like him at that 2 or 3 because usually at that 2 or 3 spot that's when you get the most at bats, and that's why Judge is plugged in there. I don't. Judge is not a. I wouldn't put Judge at leadoff though ever. But I do like Ben Rice at leadoff. So Judge batting third. I wouldn't have an issue with that, but I don't. Yeah, I like Judge at batting third. I don't like. I wouldn't want him batting cleanup. I like him batting third. Second, I don't mind at all. I don't want him batting cleanup though. Just my personal opinion. But I don't mind. Look, listen. The only thing I would change in this lineup once again for me personally, I would put Trent Grisham at that number 5 spot. And then probably go Volpe, then Jazz Chisholm Jr. just to kind of mix up the the lefty righty, because I don't want to have Goldschmidt, then Grisham, then Jazz, like have 3 lefties go back to back to back. But that's just me. That's my opinion. But let's talk about it, folks. Let's get into these predictions here momentarily. Ken says he's fine with the lineup. Yankees are preparing for the Thunderdome. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's go. Nosebleed said Trent, Volpe, and Jazz. Yeah, so you're in agreement with me. Yeah, Bellinger is not playing today. I don't know if they're just giving him a day off there, Susan. I don't know if this is the day off, or I don't know if his back is bugging him, but he's not in the lineup. And I have no problems with that, just because he's been in a little bit of a slump. And we got my boy Jesse Rasco in the building, my boy from the Ringside Renaissance. What's up there, Jesse? How's life treating you? What is going on? Are you excited for WrestleMania, man? I hope you're excited. I hope you're excited for WrestleMania. Boy, I'd like to get in touch with you and want to find out your predictions, bro. I might have to reach out to you on X. Yeah, shout out to you there, Jesse. What's going on, bro? How's life treating you, man? Everything good? Oh, we got Gusto in the building. What up, Gusto? How's life treating you? What's up? But let's get into these predictions. So I put a poll out there, right? I want everybody to vote in that poll. I want to know from all of you how many innings Carlos Carrasco is going to pitch. And it looks like 23 votes, and the majority of you have said that Carrasco is going to go 4 to 6 innings. But what do you all got for Carlos Carrasco? How many innings does he pitch? How many strikeouts? How many walks? How many strikeouts? How many runs does he give up? Let's talk about it. It's fair to say that Judge is in a slump, especially when it's the beginning of the season. Our captain isn't leading the league in homers. But again, generally speaking, when was the last time he put up numbers like this in the beginning of the season, Goon Collector? He's been on a freaking hot streak. He's been in a little bit of a slump lately, but he started off the season in a way that we've never seen him before, because he generally starts slow. We know this. What's up, Bill? How's it going? Oh, we got Mama Gustin in the building. So we got Brian's mother in the building. What's up there, Mom? Just checking in, making sure her son is behaving. Pumped. We have live pre-shows at 5 p.m. Eastern today. Oh, nice, dude. Okay. Nice, yeah. I'm interested to see. I keep, like I said, I don't watch it like the way you and Combat Jones do, but I do keep up. I do keep up with the highlights and all that, so I am aware of some of the things that are going on. But it's good stuff, man. Curious to see what happens in this WrestleMania event. But let's get to these predictions here. Susan says Carrasco goes 5 innings. Jared's going 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Nosebleed's going 5 innings, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 3 runs. What else we got for predictions? Infernus is going 4 innings pitched, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, 3 earned runs. Ken is going 5 1/3, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 earned runs. What else? So any other predictions? Jonathan's going 5 innings, 4 strikeouts, 4 walks, 3 earned runs. Why would that not make sense, Goon Collector? I mean, he's leading in batting average, right? So he's still getting on base. He's getting a lot of hits. I mean, yeah. Okay. I mean, if he's third place in home runs, I mean, once again, early in the season, man. I mean, as long as he's getting on base, that's also important too. You don't want this team to just be all home runs, right? You don't want them just depending on the long ball. They got to get on base and score runs on hits too. That once again, my take. You know what I mean? Bill is going 5 innings, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. What else we got here? Gusto's going 5 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, 4 walks, 2 earned runs. Beagle is going 5 innings, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, and hit into 2 double plays. Okay. All right. So my prediction for Carlos Carrasco, you know what? I'm going to go 4 innings. And I think he's going to go 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, and I think he'll give up a run. So that's my prediction. And we got my boy Rodney in the building. What's up, man? 5 and a third, 2 runs, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks. Okay, that's what's up. Goon is going 4 innings of 2 earned ball. Okay, yeah, I'm going 4 innings. Oh, what's up, Petruzzi? I see you, man. What's going on? Well, I don't know what version of Carrasco we're gonna get. I mean, we might get we might get a good Carrasco with a productive, or it might be one of those, they go to the bullpen early. Yeah, he is 38 exactly. Yeah, I don't know how exactly. I don't know how. In the recent games, he's been in a little bit of a slump, but I mean, I'm not worried about it. I mean, those numbers can right there say everything that we need to say. Just because he's not hitting home runs, I mean, he's still getting on base, like I was saying. It's 4 innings is great. Yeah, 4 innings is great for 38 for sure. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Carrasco's last start was really good. So I mean, let's see if he can have another repeat. It's kind of like Will Warren, right? Will Warren's last start, not great. He didn't have a great start. The start before that, he looked solid. So it's you don't know what version you're going to get, but oh man. But all right, so let's get it. Let's get into these home run predictions. Who's hitting a home run today for the Yankees? Let me know your home run predictions. What do we got for home run predictions, people? Jared is saying Judge and Rice go deep. Yeah, for sure, Susan. I mean, Warren he's a work in progress. I mean, there's still a lot for him to learn. John is going Rice and Judge. Susan is going Goldie. Okay. Let's see. Home runs. You know what? I think I'm going to say this. I think Ben Rice is going to get his revenge after being robbed last night, although that was a great catch made. So I'm going to go Ben Rice. I'm going to go Ben Rice and Trent Grisham. Those are going to be my 2 picks right there. I'm going to go Rice and Grisham. Those are my 2 picks. I'm doing something completely random today. I'm going to go Rice and Grisham. And Furnace is going number 99. 3 home runs, Judge, Rice, and Goldie is what Gusto is saying. Ronnie's saying the same thing. Trent and Rice for nosebleed. Okay. It was stolen from Ice. That was a great play though. That was such a great play. I'm not gonna freaking deny that. that was such a great play, but hopefully Rice gets his revenge today and gets his home run as payback. Ken is going Grishbaum and Oswaldo. Okay, so you're going Oswaldo Cabrera and Grisham. Okay. I wouldn't complain about that, Goon Collector, whatsoever. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, it was such a great play. They made a couple of great plays there in the outfield. I'm not gonna lie. Old Sarge says Pablo Reyes. Yeah, from the dugout. Oh, Old Sarge. Oh, I gotta stand. I gotta stand tall now. I gotta start doing jumping jacks because Old Sarge is here. Yes, sir. I'll get right on it. But cool, we got our home run calls. All right, double plays. How many double plays did the Yankees hit into? Did the Yankees hit into any double plays? I think they'll hit 0. I got 0 double plays. Beagle's going 2. Yeah, anytime Old Sarge comes in, man, it's boot camp. It's boot camp. I gotta get running, like and start doing my push-ups. Yeah, Old Sarge is gonna get on me now. 0 from Jared. Susan says 2 double plays. Gusto says 1. Ronnie says 3. Ken says 0. Goon Collector says 1. I'm going 0. I'm gonna say 0. They've actually been doing pretty good so far this season of not hitting into a lot of double plays. Goon Collector, probably not, dude. Probably not. I'm sure there's going to be other folks tuning into WrestleMania, and there's a lot of activities. You got WrestleMania, you got the Yankees game, NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs. I'm a big Knicks fan, so I know they're playing today. If I'm not mistaken, I think they're playing against the Pistons. Old Sarge says I work for a living. Oh, I work too. I just don't work normal hours. I mean, I don't know what you should expect since I've never been there, Frederick. I'm not really sure about your question there, bud. Cool, Frederick. You're watching the playoffs. Okay. Yeah, so much like sports and wrestling activity going on today. It's like not even funny, man. So much of that going on. All right, let's talk about score predictions, people. What do we got for score predictions? What's today's game? What is today's score going to be? Drop your predictions for score. What do we got? What do we got for scores? Let's talk about it. John is going 5-2. Jonathan is going 5-3. Goon Collector going 4-3. Gusto's going 6-3. Susan's going 5-3. Ronnie's going 7-3. And Furnace is going 5-3. A lot of 5-3s. Okay. My score prediction. Because they're going up against Shane Baz. What's his ERA right now? He's at a 1.42 ERA. That dude's that's a good ERA right there. He's got 27 strikeouts so far this season, a .84 WHIP. Yeah, dude's pitching pretty solid. You know what? I'm gonna go Nosebleeds. So Nosebleeds' wife says 7-2. 4-3. I was kind of thinking 4-3, Goon. I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying. I was thinking 4-3 in my mind because a lot of folks were saying 5-3. I'll say 4-3. Oh, Jared's going 6-2. Sweet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go 4-3 for the score. That's what I got. All right. What do we got? Let's see. Let's talk about Jazz Chisholm. What is he gonna do? We included Jazz Chisholm once again, the Jazz Chisholm prediction, because folks started mentioning Jazz Chisholm's prediction. And so I was like, all right, you know what? We're going to include a Jazz Chisholm prediction. What's up, Erica? How's it going? What's up? What's up? Make sure you all subscribe to Erica. That's the name of her channel right there. That's Baseball Erica. She's been dropping some shorts lately. As I always say, she knows her Yankees. She knows her, she knows her baseball. And so make sure you all subscribe to Ken's channel as well, the Yankees, The Ugly Truth. Ken's been doing his thing over there, so he's been jumping on with some other folks as well. Jazz will hit and steal a base. I think Jazz is going to go. You know what? I think Jazz is going to go 0 for 4. I'm terrible for saying that, but I think he's going to go 0 for 4. Ronnie says free swing at everything. Yeah, right now. I mean, it seems to be the case. Thank you, Ronnie, for subscribing. And we got Rob Saxon in the building. He says 6-3 Rays. So he thinks the Rays are going to take it today. Okay, I respect that. And 1 for 4 for nosebleed for Jazz. 2 stolen bases and an RBI. Well, Jazz is also young too. I think Jazz is due to start hitting. I mean, he's been due. He's been due. So same with Volpe, man. Volpe's been, I think he's been like, 3 for 34 or something along those lines. I saw a stat, but that was bad. Yeah, Jazz didn't really do anything wrong. I mean, he voiced his opinion. I don't really find anything wrong with that, but he's not like at the same level of maturity, I would say, as like Judge. When Judge gets a bad call, I mean, he doesn't really say much. He just kind of walks off, and it's just like, all right, whatever. Yeah, Jazz is still a young dude. A lot of energy from him too, which is, I mean, that's something I could appreciate. But let's get into everybody's favorite segment, food. What's everybody cooking up? I mean, there is a lot of sporting events today, right? WrestleMania, basketball, hockey, obviously the Yankees. So what do we got? What do we got? What do we got for food? Jared's going chicken quesadillas. Beagle is going chicken parm. All right. I like chicken parm. Yeah, I just had a late breakfast, and had a late breakfast and talked to a certain someone. Leftover pizza. All right, Infernus, I see you. Roast beef with sauteed onions and sliced peppers. Nice. Jared says food and more food. That's cool. Where are you going, Erica? Going to a steakhouse for dinner and a few, and then pizza and wings for WrestleMania later. Wow. All right. You going big today. Pumpkin pancakes. The best, she says. All right. I've never had pumpkin pancakes. Nothing to eat until tomorrow. Oh, are you all, is there like a fast going on, Nosebleed? Is that what's going on? Jonathan says chicken and rice. Rob says roast, green beans, mashed potatoes. Roast what? Like roast beef or roast, what do you got there? Oh, well, congratulations, Erica, on the wedding anniversary. 3 years. Congratulations. That's a big deal. So very happy for you. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully it's a good celebration, and hopefully it's a good sporting day for you on your wedding anniversary. So congratulations. Lahmacun and baklava. Bro, you're speaking my language there, man. My family makes both. And it is good stuff. Desiree says, I had a big brunch chicken. Chicken salad. All right. Nice, Desiree. Roasted chicken, mashed potatoes, and corn. Sweet. Yeah, we got some great food choices. 40-day fast until Easter. Okay. Cool. And a couple of people subscribing to Ken's channel. Good. I appreciate you guys doing that. I know Ken appreciates it too. So yeah, let's go. Go support go support Ken's channel. Go support all the local content creators out there. I know I think Joe's doing a pregame right now over at NYY Yankee Mania. So go check out his channel as well. He's trying to get something going. So a lot of folks trying to get something going. So cool. Yeah, if Ken's live with Joe, that's fine by me, man. But yeah. We need to have your family cook a Turkish dinner one weekend. We can chip in to buy everything. Gusto trying to invite himself over. Just playing, bro. Ronnie says chicken and rice. Ken's in both places, so Ken's multitasking. That's great. That's great. But yes, indeed, folks. But that's what we got, though. That's what we got. I'm liking all the food choices. Yeah, Ronnie, of course you're invited. I flat out invited. Yeah, of course you did. If I invite you, I gotta invite. I have to. I have to invite Ronnie too. I mean, it's only right. Jared's inviting himself. Bachelor party. Yeah, nah, no bachelor party for me. No way, bro. But that's what we got though, folks. But the game should start here in a little less than an hour. Oh, we got veteran Capybara. What's up there, man? He said, "What's up, everyone? I'm making a copycat version of Outback Steakhouse, Alice Springs chicken, mashed taters, and salt." That is what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, Desiree, you're gonna have to learn. So you better get on it, girl. Susan said she had lunch the other day, falafel and baklava. Oh my god, yeah. I had a whole tray of baklava. Actually, family made it for me, and of course, I eat the majority of it. I take it one day at a time, but I shared it with a few people. It's like, and Guso, it's too bad you don't live close by, bro. I totally would have hooked you up, 100%. Yeah, a lot of lamb, a lot of rice, a lot of kebabs. So, I know. we kind of talked about it, Rodney. She gave me a wake up call this morning. So yeah, we talked about a few things. I appreciate it, Jared. Yeah, but yeah, baklava, my family makes it. Hey, Rodney, just for that comment, you know what's coming? Here's what's coming. Here you go. There you go, Rodney. Yeah, I freaking love lamb. I love lamb. I love, deer, elk. We've talked about this. Oh yeah. But I'm gonna shut things down here, though, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. But I do appreciate everybody tuning in for the pregame. It's always a fun time chatting with all of you. So, and seeing the food post, the predictions, I like seeing all of it. I really do. So appreciate everybody tuning in as always. I do have to get going. I am going to get ready for the play-by-play. I do. Hopefully, I see all of you there. So let's join me for the play-by-play. Let's have some fun, and let's hope the Yankees can close out or at least secure the series victory and extend their winning streak to 6. I think that would be a great way to end the weekend. I mean, even if they don't get the sweep, as long as they win the series, I want them to win the series. If today, preferably, and extend that winning streak. But we'll see what happens. But folks, once again, thank you all so much. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you all hit that like button on the way out if you haven't yet. If you're watching this on a rerun, hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this channel with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll see you all here very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend, and talk to you all later. Let's go, Yankees. We out.
Get down.